Have you ever stopped to wonder where everything in the universe is headed? With so many stars, galaxies, and mysteries surrounding us, it feels like we're part of an endless cosmic spectacle. But is there a purpose behind it all? And more importantly, what is our role in this grand journey? Maybe you felt that sense of disconnection, as if everything is drifting away, like the universe itself, expanding every second. But what if I told you that this cosmic expansion mirrors our own quest for meaning and transformation? In this video, we're going to explore how the movement of the universe can reveal profound answers about our lives, our purpose, and our connection to something much greater. If you've ever wondered about the meaning of being here, about your place in the world and the cosmos, then this video is for you. Let's go on this journey together. The universe is in constant motion, a cosmic dance that never stops. Galaxies move apart, stars are born and die, and we, human beings, are here, witnessing this grand spectacle. Sometimes we look up at the sky and ask, what is the purpose of all this? Does the vast universe, with its infinite stars and mysteries, reflect something within us? The truth is, the movement of the cosmos reminds us that nothing is static, neither out there nor inside us. Just like the universe, we too are in constant change. Every choice, every moment of self-development is part of our own journey. But what is the role of humanity in this vastness? It's as if we are tiny grains of sand on an infinite beach. Yet even though we are small, we have within us the capacity to impact and transform. Spirituality invites us to reflect on this constant transformation and to seek self-knowledge. Just as the universe seeks its own balance, we are always moving, even when it seems like we are standing still. And this internal movement, this spiritual awakening, is what connects us to something greater, something beyond what our eyes can see. And it's interesting to think, if the universe, with all its complexity, continues to move, does it also push us to keep going? The human purpose might be to reflect this same flow, this same search for meaning. Just as the stars don't remain fixed, neither should our lives stagnate. And when we look inward, we realize that the universe is there, showing us that the movement never ends. It's inviting us to move forward, to evolve, to grow. The cosmic movement offers us a powerful metaphor for understanding human life. Since ancient times, humans have sought meaning in everything around them, and the universe, with its stars and galaxies in constant flux, reminds us that life is exactly like that, a continuous process of change. Heraclitus, the Greek philosopher, once said, "Everything flows, nothing remains." Just as stars are born and die, we also go through cycles of transformation, from who we were yesterday to who we are today and who we will become tomorrow. The movement of stars and planets follows invisible yet immutable laws, and so it is in our lives. We are subject to forces we often don't fully understand, but that shape us. Our spiritual awakening allows us to see these cycles and, more importantly, to accept them as part of our growth. Just as the universe expands, we too need to expand in mind, heart, and spirit. Life is a process of constant self-development, and resisting this movement only brings stagnation. In every phase of life, we can find parallels with the cosmos. There are moments when we feel like we're collapsing, like a star about to explode, but it's precisely in these moments that new opportunities for rebirth arise. The metaphor of the universe in motion reminds us that, no matter how challenging the cycles are, they are necessary for us to evolve. Just like the universe, we too are shaped by change, and through it, we find our true purpose. As the universe expands, an intriguing question arises. The more it moves away from itself, the more isolated it becomes. And this accelerated expansion, caused by the mysterious dark energy, can be seen as a metaphor for the loneliness that at some point we all face. Brian Greene, a theoretical physicist, once said, "The more the universe expands, the lonelier it becomes." And isn't it true that often, the more we move forward in our lives, the more we encounter moments of solitude? This cosmic loneliness makes us reflect on what it means to be connected in a universe where everything seems to be drifting apart. Just like the galaxies distancing themselves, there are phases where we feel that people, dreams, and even our own purpose are moving away from us. However, just as in the cosmos, this void can be the necessary space for something new to be born within us. It's in this vastness that we begin to reconnect with our being, rediscovering our own light in the midst of darkness. The universe, even in its vastness, is not just empty. Within this space, there are infinite possibilities, and the same is true for us. Spirituality teaches us that, although we may feel isolated, we are never truly alone. There is an energy that connects us, an invisible web that keeps us linked to the cosmos and to one another. And it is precisely in solitude that we find the space to grow, to expand our consciousness, and paradoxically, to realize that we are part of something much greater. Ever since humans began looking at the sky, the big question has always been, what's the meaning of all this? The stars, shining from a distance, have always sparked in us a quest for meaning. And when Carl Sagan said that we are all made of star stuff, he reminded us of something profound. We are part of the cosmos, connected in ways we can barely comprehend. This truth leads us on a spiritual journey in which we seek to understand our place in the universe and at the same time discover who we really are. Spirituality is this continuous search for meaning. It's looking at the galaxies, recognizing their grandeur, and understanding that our lives also have that depth. Often, this journey begins with small questions. Why am I here? Or what is my purpose? Slowly, these questions lead us down a path of self-discovery, where we realize that we are not here by chance. There is a reason, even if we can't yet see it clearly. And the most interesting part is that just as we explore the universe for answers, this internal exploration is also full of discoveries. Sometimes what we find within ourselves is as vast as the cosmos itself. Spirituality teaches us that by deeply knowing ourselves, we are also getting to know the universe. Each step on this spiritual journey is a step toward understanding that we are part of something greater, something that transcends the visible. It's a journey of transformation, where we grow with each answer we find, and with each new question that arises. The ultimate fate of the universe fascinates scientists and philosophers alike. Some believe in the heat death, a state where all energy will be dispersed and the cosmos will enter an eternal silence. Others theorize that the universe might contract and restart in a new cycle. And when we think about this, we can't help but reflect on our own ends and beginnings. Nietzsche, with his concept of eternal return, provokes us to imagine that everything that exists and everything we are might in some way repeat infinitely. This possible end of the universe makes us ponder the cyclical nature of life. Just as the universe may fade away and be reborn, we too go through cycles of endings and beginnings. The end of a life phase, the breakup of a relationship, or even the end of a dream can, in fact, be the start of something new. The end, just like in the cosmos, is not definitive. It opens doors to new possibilities. Spirituality teaches us to embrace these cycles, recognizing that new beginnings are always part of our journey. And what can we learn from this? That life, like the universe, is made up of cycles. What seems to be the end is often the beginning of something bigger, something we can't yet see, but that is in the process of forming. Just as the universe follows its course toward the unknown, we too move forward, trusting that, even in uncertainty, there will always be a new beginning waiting to happen. The universe, with all its vastness, is composed of an intricate web of connections. Martin Rees describes this immensity as a cosmic web, where everything is connected in ways that often escape our understanding. And when we reflect on this interconnection, we realize that nothing in the cosmos exists in isolation, just as we, humans, are also all connected in a great web of interdependence. Each star, each planet, and even each of us is intertwined in this universal web. This holistic view teaches us that although the universe may seem like a vast and lonely place, there is a fundamental unity that links us to everything and everyone. Spiritual awakening is, in large part, this realization that we are part of a much larger whole than ourselves. When we understand this connection, we start to see our lives differently. The small actions of everyday life, our interactions, thoughts, and emotions have an impact, just as a star in a distant galaxy affects the balance of the cosmos. This awareness invites us to live with more consciousness and purpose, knowing that everything is interconnected. And when we bring this understanding into our daily lives, it transforms us. We realize that our decisions and attitudes affect not only ourselves, but the entire system we are part of. Spirituality encourages us to cultivate this vision of unity, to live more connected to the world around us and to the universe itself. Just as galaxies form a vast cosmic web, our lives are also part of this gigantic tapestry where every thread has its place and importance. The universe, in all its grandeur, functions as a mirror for our own journey. Everything in the cosmos is in motion, transformation, and evolution. And if we look closely, we can see that our lives follow the same pattern. Alan Watts, in one of his most striking reflections, said that life is not a race with a finish line, but rather a dance. And so is the universe. We're not here just to reach a final destination, but to actively participate in this cosmic dance, where the movement is constant and the meaning lies in every step we take. What the universe teaches us is that every phase of our existence has its beauty, even in moments when it seems there is no clear direction. Just as stars are born, shine, and eventually fade, we also go through moments of brilliance and darkness. But it's exactly in these cycles that the human journey finds its depth. Spirituality invites us to accept these changes, recognizing that every transformation is part of a greater process, an awakening to our true essence. The human journey, like the movement of the cosmos, is about learning and growth. There is no final point, but rather a series of experiences that shape us and connect us to something greater. By understanding this truth, we stop worrying so much about the destination and start appreciating the journey. And so the universe reveals to us that, ultimately, life isn't just about getting somewhere, but about how we move along the way. Now that you better understand how the movement of the universe reflects our own journey, I invite you to apply this knowledge to your life. Think, what cycles are you currently going through? What needs to be transformed or left behind so that you can keep growing. True change begins when we understand that we are part of this great cosmic web, and that our actions and decisions shape not only our own lives, but the entire universe around us. So tell me, are you ready to embrace this movement? Are you willing to see each challenge and each new beginning as an essential part of your evolution? Leave your answers in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're applying these reflections in your daily life. And of course, if you want to keep exploring these ideas and deepen your spiritual awakening, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any new content and can continue this journey of self-development and self-knowledge with me.